एक बंगला, बंगले में कमरा, कमरे के आगे बैल्कनी, बैल्कनी के आगे गार्डन, गार्डन के आगे समुंदर, समुंदर के आगे taxes? What if I told you you could save lakhs of rupees in taxes on your dream house without breaking any laws? Too good to be true? Well, let's see. There are often so many incomes that are tax deductible, but we often miss out on taking any tax advantage on them. Do you know you can take tax deduction of the municipal taxes that you have paid on your house property? Watch ahead to find out more. Hey there, welcome back to the Sonia Davar Show. I'm your host Sonia Davar, Chartered Accountant and Business Finance Coach, and on this channel we share with you all the tips, tools and resources that you need to start and grow your profitable business, save lakhs of rupees on taxes and build your own wealth. By the end of this episode, you will know the top 5 mistakes most people make while filing their income from house property in their ITRs. And we'll talk about how you can save lakhs of rupees in taxes that are all legally acceptable. People usually forget to claim these expenses or declare these incomes. So without further ado, let's see what are the 5 most common mistakes people make while filing their income from house property. I like to pay taxes. With that, I buy civilization. The first mistake that most people make while filing their income from house property is forgetting to claim deduction on the municipal taxes that they are paying on that house or the flat. Municipal taxes are the taxes that you pay on a yearly basis to municipal corporation for owning that house in the city. If you own a house property and if you have paid the municipal taxes to the municipal corporation for that financial year, you are allowed to claim a tax deduction of the municipal taxes that you have paid from the income that you are declaring as your income from house property. So make sure to remember to claim those. However, if you have not paid the municipal taxes and those taxes are still due, then you cannot take this deduction. So don't make the mistake of taking the deduction even when you have not paid the taxes. It will land you in trouble. But feel free to take this deduction as long as you have made the payment of your municipal taxes. With this, let's move on to the next biggest mistake that most people make while filing their income from house property, and that is forgetting to disclose deemed let out income if you are owning more than 2 house properties. If you own more than 2 house properties, you are allowed to claim only 2 of them as your self-occupied property, and the rest of them will be deemed to be let out whether or not you have actually let them out or not. What does that mean? It means even if you have 3 house properties which you are occupying or your family members are occupying, the tax laws will allow you to only disclose 2 of the house properties as your self-occupied house property, where you don't have to show any income if you are occupying those house properties yourself. But the 3rd house property, you need to show that property as a deemed let out property. Now, which property out of the 3 you can show it as a deemed let out property, you can decide. So any of the house property which has the lowest deemed notional rent that you can recover after letting out those property, you can show that property as your deemed let out property and the other 2 property as your self-occupied property. Hence, in this situation, you can pick the house with the least market rent and disclose that house as a deemed let out property. The 3rd biggest mistake that most people make is forgetting to disclose the rental income that you are earning from your house. Do let us know in the comments below if you have done this mistake in the past or if you know of somebody who does this mistake. I have seen so many people who deliberately do not disclose the rental income that they earn, thinking that the income tax department would not come to know about it. But wait, when you have tenants, they have to give your PAN number to their employers to take those house rent deductions. And this information also ends up in his ITR. This means that the income tax officer knows that you have a rental income and somebody else has claimed a deduction of that income in their income tax return. So if you choose to or forget to disclose this income in your ITR, then you are concealing your income from income tax officers and could end up having to pay hefty interest and penalties for not disclosing this income. So take this video as a cue and never make this mistake of not disclosing your rental income in your ITR thinking that nobody is watching you. Let's move on to the fourth most common mistake people make while filing their income from house property in their ITR if the home loan is taken jointly for a joint property. And that is not taking interest deduction in your spouse's ITR if you have taken a joint loan for a property that you are holding jointly. If you and your spouse jointly own a house property and have taken a home loan jointly on it, you both are eligible to take the tax benefits on this home loan. Each of you can claim a maximum tax deduction of rupees 2 lakh for repayment of this home loan in both of your ITRs. This makes it a maximum deduction of 4 lakh rupees jointly for the household and for the home loan. So don't forget to claim this deduction, and also this would not be possible if both of you have not taken the home loan jointly. And also it would not be possible if only one of you is the owner of that property or if both of you have not taken the home loan jointly. If you are considering to buy a new property and you want to learn more about the nitty-gritties of how to select the house and how to select the home loan and what are the things and the minute things that you need to take care of before you buy a property, I have an awesome course which I have myself taken and cannot recommend you enough. The link of that course, Money and Makaan, is in the description below. If you are interested in buying the course, you can use my code Sonia Davar and get an additional discount to take the course. So I highly recommend you to take the course if you are in the process of buying a house property and if you want to make sure that you have taken care of these small nitty-gritties before you have bought the house property. Link is in the description below. And with this, let's move on to the fifth most common mistake that many people make while filing their income from house property, and that is taking full deduction of interest paid during the construction period, which is available only 1/5 every year starting from the year in which you have received the possession of your property. You can start to claim your home loan benefits once the construction of the house property is complete and you have received the possession of your house. For the installments that you have paid during the construction of your house, you can accumulate and accrue those installments, and the entire interest deduction that you have paid during the construction period, you will be able to get tax deduction over a period of 5 years equally from the year starting in which you have received the possession of your house property. So now that you know that you can claim only 1/5 of the interest paid during the construction period, do not make the mistake of taking the entire benefit of the interest paid during the construction period while you are making payment of those interests. So these were the 5 mistakes that I wanted you to avoid while filing your income from house property. So now whenever you're filing your ITR and need to declare your income from house property, do keep these 5 things in mind while you are filing your income from house property. After all these tax deductions make up for saving lakhs of rupees in your taxes. Always try to claim deduction of whatever you can, but also don't forget to disclose your deemed let out property income or the actual rental income that you are earning from your house properties. With this, if you really like the value that we've shared with you, don't forget to hit the like button, and while you are at it, subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell so that you don't miss any awesome content coming your way from our channel. Check out the rest of our videos where we are sharing with you how you can avoid making mistakes, whether you are earning income from salary, income from business, income from capital gain, and income from other sources. All of these videos are given in the description below, so don't forget to check out our description or watch the next videos which are in this playlist. I promise you, you won't regret it. With this, I will see you in another video. Bye for now.